Hi guys, here we are, MMA UK News. I was myself, Stoomboy, as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, talking about Grapple Kings 7. Grapple Kings 7. I've been laughing about this because obviously I've been saying this name wrong every single interview I've done, but it's going to be in Port Saturday, the 2nd of April. It's going to be a fantastic night of grappling. We've got Team Northern Ireland coming with some of the best grapplers that they have up north, and obviously Team Southern Ireland, obviously some of the best grapplers coming out of Ireland as well. So it's going to be headlined by Owen Livesey and Santiri Elias. So again, an absolute unbelievable main event that obviously Grapple Kings has set up for that. So on the night of ticket availability, you can get tickets through the website, through the Grapple Kings Facebook page. It'll take you directly through to their ticket booking, and you'll be able to book the tickets directly from them. I believe the tickets are 30 and 40 euros, depending on where you're sitting. There was a St. Patrick's Day sale on yesterday, but obviously it's gone now. So I believe it's back up to 30 and 40 euros. Anybody that can't make the night, you can get it on Flow Grappling. If you've already got a subscription, then fantastic. If not, you will need to go on and line up the subscription with Flow Grappling. So just head over to flowgrappling.com and get yourself sorted out there. So my next guest then is going to be on the show that night. It's going to be Aaron Reilly of Beyond Jiu Jitsu. It's going to be up against Isaac Gibson. So I've heard a good few things about Aaron. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward and buzzing to see what he's going to bring on the night. So it's definitely going to be an interesting card, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a lot of the fights on the card. A couple of good guys fighting on both sides. Ireland, Northern Ireland, you know, a couple of lads. A lot of lads have trained on both sides fighting. It's going to be good to see, you know.
Yeah,
good to see lads getting out there and, you know, getting going after. You know, lads kind of dodge fights, you know, and in like on the scene. It's good to see lads going after them tough matches, you know, on both sides of the card.
Yeah, and the good thing as well, I mean, obviously we've had the last couple of years have been horrible for anybody, any kind of combat sports at all. It's been an absolute nightmare, whether it be jiu-jitsu, wrestling, MMA, and so on. So unless you were a very, very high level guy, we didn't do anything at all. I mean, how was it for you over that 18 months?
Well, we kind of went underground and kept it lit, you know. Sure. I'm not gonna lie, sure, it's over now. You might as well tell everyone. We kept it lit. So I think we stopped for about 8 weeks and then we kept it going. But it was hard. You know, it was hard not competing. And then the first one back, I think, was actually Grapple Kings in Tipperary. Was my first one back. So that was a funny one because there was no one in my weight class. No, my weight category. So I was doing the 85 kg. So, but it was nice. It was nice to go in and, you know, get beat up a little bit. And I ended up winning the division, but it was nice to feel that although like one of the guys was like a master one guy, and then one of the other guys, Dave Higgins, I fought him since again. He's a tough guy. I fought him that day as well, but it was good to get that against heavier guys.
Yeah,
and you know, experience what it was like the first one back, you know, rather than just jumping in with someone maybe my own weight, and you know, it was nice.
How'd it feel? How'd it feel? Obviously being back, because as I said, 2 years, nearly 2 years was a long time. I mean, obviously 18 months, and then obviously coming back, competing again, and I mean, it felt strange. I mean, anytime, obviously, I go to quite a lot of comps, and I was at comps where during the lockdown, where it was there was no audience, there was no crowd. So I was we went to an event, Evolution of Combat in Scotland, and as I say, there was nobody there apart from obviously the fighters, coaches. And it was absolutely strange. And then obviously the first event back where we allowed fans in, allowed spectators in, was unbelievable.
Yeah. Even Europeans. I'm only back from Europeans there in Rome, and like a lot, you weren't allowed. Like it was only coaches and athletes in, you know. But it was like there was a bit of a crowd, so it was nice to see a bit of that back, you know.
Yeah. No, it's definitely good. It's definitely good. And the Irish crowd as well. I mean, the Irish crowd.
Even the
Yeah,
last Grapple Kings, like that was dead. Like that was my first like invitational event. That was brilliant. You know, there was
yeah,
like I think we had a good few down from the club, a couple of others. You know, it was deadly to kind of get the whole buzz, and that was kind of that then for me. Like, cause everything's back, it's back to normal. Keep the training
yeah,
going, do as many competitions as you can. You know.
yeah. I was going to say that as well. I mean, the Irish crowd, they come out and they're very, very knowledgeable as well. They know exactly what
Yeah.
they're looking at. So
Yeah, they know who they're looking at as well because it's so tight
yeah,
knit. You know, everyone knows everyone.
yeah,
You know, it's a good thing as well in a sense where you go to these events and everyone's kind of looking at this guy and they're saying, right, he did well tonight. He didn't do that well tonight. You know, it is what it is.
yeah.
Everyone knows each other. Everyone's saying hello or they're not saying hello. You know, it's a good bunch. You know.
Yeah, yeah, nice. And then, what about your training now? Then, I mean, how often do you train? I mean, on a weekly basis. What's your training week look like for yourself?
I'm training every day at the minute. I'm trying to get at least maybe 10 sessions in a week.
No.
Like me actually training hard.
Yeah,
Um, I'm back in. I went back to college there last year, so I'm doing a level 8 degree. So
yeah,
we used to train on a Monday. Well, we train on a Monday morning and a Wednesday morning. So, thanks to Andrew McGatton, he's letting me kind of train down in Dundalk on a Tuesday and a Thursday
yeah,
morning. I actually wrote my car off there last 2 weeks ago, so I haven't been driving, so it's been hard to get down to them. So I'm just kind of making up sessions in
yeah,
places, but no, like every other night, then we're down beyond out in Balbriggan. Lots of tough guys, tough roles.
yeah,
Anyone will tell you that who's been down. Like it's you don't get an easy night out here,
yeah.
you know.
And
And
then
then
we've
other than that, I'm
got
just trying to keep myself injury free and get to these competitions fit as I can, you know.
definitely. We've got a question there coming in as well. Do you have a pre-bout ritual before competing? No, guys. And even in jiu-jitsu, I mean, guys get nervous, they get this, that, they want to go away and they'll be listening to music or they
Yeah.
won't talk to anybody or have a sleep or something. Is there anything you like to do before competing?
Not so much before the week before, but on the day, I like to get out nice and early, get to the event nice and early, maybe an hour before I'm on the mat, an hour and a half before I'm on the mat, just to kind of see the place, have a look around where I'm gonna be making the walk or whatever, or warm up area, whatever it is. Then yeah, like I have my own music, like you know, everyone likes to listen to music before. Um,
Yeah,
I'll do that, and then I'll just do a good warm up. I like to get a good 10 minutes of just even a jog or a few jumping jacks in, 10 minutes of that, and
yeah,
then I like to get a good hard roll in. Like you're not gonna get injured before a match, you know. Even if you do, it's gonna be a little knock. So I like to get like a really hard roll in, just
yeah,
before I compete. So I have to
yeah,
feel it. The lungs are good and warm, then, you know.
yeah. What about music? What's your go-to music? What is it? What's on your playlist?
What am I vibing to before a match?
Yeah,
I'm vibing to a bit maybe like Travis Scott and stuff like that. Those kind of artists, you know,
right.
a lot of kind of like new skill kind of rap music, trap music. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't know though.
Nice.
Sometimes it's a bit much, but then on the night it's like right, yeah, I got this. Like you know,
But I'm the
that's
same. I
what's
used to
working
go
for me.
to, yeah, listen, I used to go to the comps, and before I ever competed, it was always like DMX. If you remember, like
Yeah, nice.
DMX's first album, man, where it was like raw as fuck, man, and it was like,
Yeah, nice.
yeah. So then the adrenaline's pumping, and you're ready to just go out and just kill anybody, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
man. Bit of Tupac as well. I like a bit of There's a
yeah,
bit of
yeah.
Tupac, DMX thrown in there. The playlist there, you know, just for competitions. But you know, there's bits of that in there. You know,
Nice,
have to.
nice. And then what about Grapple Kings 7 then? So obviously, how did you find out you were going to be on this event then?
Well, Grapple King 6, I fought one of Alex Wilku's guys. Polish guy came in. He now that was a good match. I really enjoyed. I always kind of I wanted to get on one of these cards. I think it was the last one before, or maybe the one
Yeah,
before that, before lockdown. I was at the event and I was still a white belt, I think, at the time, or just gone a blue belt. And at the time, I was saying I'd love to do one of these events because I'd fought MMA before that, and I had a brain injury, so I can't fight MMA anymore. But from that, it's the same kind of like the entrance music, the crowd, like that. I love that, like, and just from that, I knew I wanted to kind of fight on Grapple Kings at some stage. And then when what actually happened was Daniel, his opponent actually pulled out. I'm not sure who he was supposed to fight on the last card, and he pulled out, and I got straight on. I got straight on to the guys and just asked for a matchup. I think they put up a story on Instagram saying only 70 kg purple belt. I'm actually fighting Isaac at 75, so I just said, right, just make the weight and you're on, So this one's a little bit easier for me at 75 kilo. So I'm happy to be on the card. I'm delighted to be on the card.
Yeah, it's a great event as well. I mean, this will be the first time that I've been over, but obviously watching it previously and just even that, because you talked about it there. I mean, obviously in MMA, doing the walkout music and so on gets you all pumped up, ready to go. And obviously with that as well, obviously that walk down the stairs, obviously to the mats, and obviously your music going, crowd all getting you all pumped up as well. Must be a great feeling. It's going to be a great feeling for you.
Yeah, it's something to look forward to. Like you're looking forward to that as well. Like I can't wait for the match. But I can't wait for all of that as well. Like I said, like I'd like to get there a little bit earlier, and I'll go down. I'll have a look around, like when the arena or the theater is empty, and then it'll fill up and the music be blaring, and I'll get to do my thing then.
Definitely. And then what's your plans then this year? So obviously you mentioned the Euros. You were out of the Euros. Obviously Grapple Kings 7 will be one of your main focuses. So what are we going to see from Reilly 2022?
So there's a lot coming up. The next 2 months are going to be busy. We've Grapple Kings 2nd of April. Then I think Grappling Industries is 2 weeks after that. That's the 16th of April. Yeah. Then we've the Dublin Open on the 30th of April and the 1st of May. And then after that, I'm heading over to the Paris Open on the 15th, on the 14th. Well, I'm flying over on the 14th of May until the 15th. Yeah. Flying home after the Nogi.
I think they've got the Nationals as well, and I believe it's Belfast, 20th, 21st of May, I believe. So the UK BJJ Nationals. So that'll be over in Belfast, obviously the week after Paris. So
this is it, like.
Yeah. What do you prefer? Are you a gi? Yeah, are you a gi or a no gi guy?
I like a bit of both. I think so. I prefer training in the gi, but I think I'm better at no gi.
Right.
So I train both. Like I train just as much one as the other. So it's all the same to me. It's no gi. It's just gi without the gi. I always say it like to beginners or it's all the same. I love Jiu Jitsu and I just want to train whatever way I can.
Yeah. So obviously competitions then, so it makes no difference, gi or no gi, you're up for any competitions at all.
Yeah, if anyone wants me out there to compete, I'm happy to compete against anyone,
Definitely. So guys, if you're watching, as I said, Reilly, as I said, he's there. Definitely hit him up, man. Hit him up. As I say, you're going to see him on the 2nd of April. As I said, again, I've heard good things about you, really, really good things about people that you've trained with and so on. And they've got obviously some good words to say about you, Aaron. So I'm definitely buzzing to see what we're going to see on the 2nd of April from you. And then kind of final thing for you then, anybody you want to shout out to? So any friends, family members, teammates, anything like that?
Yeah, big shout out to my team Beyond, my coach Wayne, all the guys at the academy, always push me. Shout out to Andrew McGann, he's fighting on this next card as well. He's helped me. He lets me go and train in Dundalk as well. He's top lad. Thanks to my sponsors, Scramble Ireland and Gleason's Butchers. Best meat in the business, best meat around. And my family, my girlfriend Billy, and that's it.
Definitely. So there we go, guys. Reilly, Beyond Jiu Jitsu. It's going to be up against Isaac Gibson. As I said, 2nd of April, Saturday, 2nd of April, Portlaoise. So Portlaoise. Portlaoise. I've been correct. I remember at the start it was like Port Louise, Port Louise, and mate. And I think I got to maybe the 4th or 5th video, and I seem to be getting it right at that point. So But yeah, totally shit. So tickets, make sure you get on Grapple Kings 7 Facebook page. They'll take you direct through to their ticket and events, and you can book your tickets directly through them. Anybody that can't make it on the night, get on to Flow Grappling, get that Flow Grappling subscription, and make sure you do get watching this, because this is going to be an awesome card. I'd say some of the listen, some of the best grapplers across Ireland and Northern Ireland are going to be on the card that night. So not even just Northern Ireland and Ireland. I mean, some of these guys are some of the best grapplers probably this side of the world as well. So so make sure you are watching this. So Aaron, listen, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for obviously taking the time to speak to me, buddy. No problem.
Thanks
Listen,
very much, mate.
Train safe, buddy, and I'll see you next month. All right.
Hopefully you'll see the fight. You'll be there, will you?
I'll be there. I fly out on the Saturday, flying to Dublin on the Saturday, and then my good friend Andy Chapman is going to be picking me up at the airport, and we're going to be driving down. He's dropping me back off at the airport. So
that's another thing. Big shout out to Andy and Adrian as well for getting me on. The lads, since the last one, the lads are 100%, and he's got me on a couple of cards as well even before Grapple Kings. And Adrian's 100%. The two lads are doing great stuff for Irish Jiu-Jitsu at the minute.
Oh yeah, man, they're doing wonders. Obviously, Adrian in Southern Ireland and Andy in Northern Ireland doing absolutely great stuff. Great guys, really great guys to deal with as well. Because normally I deal with people and they're like, "Oh, interviews. We want you to do it this way. We want you to do it that way." Whereas Adrian's like, "Stuart, just do your thing. You do what you do, and that's it." So no interference, man. It's absolutely brilliant. So. But yeah, I fly out on a Saturday, so I'll be there for the full event. So say buzzing to see you and the guys obviously in action, buddy.
We'll see you then, Stuart. 100%.
Brilliant. Thank you again, sir.
Man. Thanks, dude.
Take it easy, mate. Bye-bye.